Hi, this is Kaisar from Rank Ninja. Today is our second lesson of Facebook Pixel Conversion API setup, and today we will see how to track view content event from e-commerce website and send it to Facebook Pixel through Google Tag Manager. Okay, for doing that, first you have to enable the data layer because for it is important to track which item is viewed by the user actually. For this, you have to enable the data layer. So I am logging into the admin panel of this website and then go to plugins, install plugins, and now find GTM for WP and click settings. Now navigate to integration and select WooCommerce and check track e-commerce and then check customer data in data layer, check order data in data layer, and finally use SKU instead of ID. Check this and click save changes. The data layer has been enabled. Now check what actually happened when a user visit a product. Look, a view item event is fired and here is the data layer. This contains the information of that item. This item ID, item name, SKU, price 120 and ID, currency, value, this data in data layer. We have to send this data to Facebook Pixel to make Facebook Pixel understand which product is popular actually. And the main purpose of setting up Facebook Pixel Conversion API is to dynamic remarketing, to retarget a user who has already viewed this item and he has some interest for this item. So if we can target them and show our ad to them, so the chance is higher to convert them into our customer. So the main purpose is dynamic remarketing or creating custom audience. So let's start it. Let's come back to Google Tag Manager and first create a trigger. This trigger will be fired on view item event. So click new trigger and name it view item trigger and the trigger type will be custom event and the event name is view item. Remember that you have to copy and paste it as it is, otherwise it will not work. Now click save. Now we have to send some variable to Facebook Pixel. The list of variable is content type. It may be product or product group for e-commerce website. Content name, that is product or item name. Content IDs, that is product ID. Value is the price. Currency is the currency of the website and the event ID. And we will grab this value from the data layer. And this is the standard event parameter by Facebook. So if you do not send this parameter, the pixel integration will not work. So first create a variable for product ID. I will name it DLB product ID. DLB means data layer variable. So go back to variable and create new user defined variable, name it DLBFB product ID, and the variable type is data layer variable, and the data layer variable name here, the data layer is an object and the value is under e-commerce and item array in 0 position. If you do not understand what is array is and what is JavaScript object, then Google it. So for grabbing this item ID or this ID, we have to write e-commerce dot item and the item is in 0 position of items array. So items 0 dot id. Here it is e-commerce items dot 0 underscore item id. Save. In this way, I will create the rest three variables. New. If you need any help regarding Facebook Pixel integration or digital marketing, you may contact with me. You will find my contact details in the description of this video. This is for price and the another one for product name. You can put the name here anything, but you have to write this exactly as it is. Otherwise, it will not get the data. And the last one is currency. Alright, I am done with variables. Now it's time to create a tag. A tag is a event what we are tracking actually. So here we will track view content or view item. So click new tag and the tag name should be AP pixel view item or just FB view item tag. It is fine. Okay. Now the trigger is view item trigger. I mean the tag will fired when a user view a item. Now it's time to tag configuration. The tag is Facebook pixel tag and the pixel ID. I have told you in the previous video that is I will be needed the ID several times, so I have kept it in a variable that is FB pixel ID. And the standard view is view content and more settings. Here event ID is event ID, and from here object properties we have to send the parameter that is asked by Facebook team. The first parameter asked by Facebook team is content type, and the content type is product in this case. The second one is content name, that is item name or product name. We already created the variable product name. And the third one is content IDs, product ID. And the fourth one is value or price. You have to copy and paste this one as it is, otherwise Facebook will not accept it. It is given by Facebook naming convention, so you have to follow it. So the price, and the last one is currency. And we already have past event ID. Okay, the currency here. Now everything looks fine, and click save and submit. Remember, if you make any change in Tag Manager, you definitely have to publish it. Otherwise, it will not take change effect. Now click Preview button. Okay, now suppose I will view a item from my favorite category, that is fruit, and suppose this one. Okay, now look, the view item tag has been fired, and here the view content has been fired. View content and view item is same. Okay, now check if the value has come or not. Look, the content name here, the content name or item name here, the price, the currency, the ID. Everything has been worked properly. And again, this is received from browser. Later, we will see how to implement this from server. The event ID also come correctly. So if you face any problem, you can contact with me. You will find my WhatsApp number in the description of this video. In the next lesson, we will track add to cart event. Thank you.